Hello, it's been a while. I apologize for the iPhone video, but my camera's being used for what I'm showing you in this video, so I couldn't really film with it. Today I wanted to go over how I've set up my streaming equipment with a M1 Mac Mini, a monitor, and an iPad Pro. So it's completely unorthodox. I had a really hard time finding ways to do this, and my kind of like ghetto setup is working totally fine and really great right now. So I thought I would share it just in case somebody else is trying the same kind of thing. And so yeah, first things first, I'll put my Twitch in the description below. That way, if you want to stop in, you can see the quality of the stream, you can see the reliability of the stream, and you can ask questions kind of there with a quicker response to if you're trying to do the same thing. So that will be down below. Following is free, it would really help me out. And yeah, here, I will just show you. So right now, this is the setup. So we got my camera. I know it's overkill as a webcam. It's my professional camera, but that's all I had, and I didn't need to order a webcam because I had it and it works just fine. So I have my Sony a7 III with my Sigma Art 35mm 1.4 lens acting as a webcam. Again, overkill, most expensive thing here, but I just already had it. So just use a webcam other than that, like a USB webcam will work just fine. So that is powered via its supplied USB cable to the Mac Mini. I have my Acer Nitro here with the Mac Mini, obviously, and it's just the one screen, so I switch between using it as a computer and as a gaming monitor, which is a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not that bad. And then what I have here is my iPad Pro as sidecar to the Mac Mini. My USB mic that I got off Amazon, thing's been fantastic. It was like 50 bucks, sounds great, looks great. And then my PS4 Pro is underneath, and then I have an Elgato HD60S Plus. Yeah, and then, oh, and to add to that, I also have the Elgato Chat Link cable. So that is running from the Elgato, which is under there. The cable management's a disaster, so don't judge, but it is PlayStation, Elgato is here, Chat Link up to the controller, and then my SteelSeries Arctis 1 wireless headset, but it's wired into the Chat Link with the supplied 3.5mm cable. So that's the equipment, that's the gear. So as far as setup is on the Mac Mini, this is an M1 Mac, remember too, because there's been issues with the M1 stuff not working with OBS. With the Mac Mini, I have the Elgato game capture software, and then I also have OBS Streamlabs, and I do not have OBS Link, or is that what it's called? OBS Link, I think that's what it's called. I do not have that. I think that's only if you don't have the Plus version of the capture card, but the non-Plus version did not work when I tried this at all. I had to go and buy the Plus version and get rid of my non-Plus. So just a forewarning, it did not work with the Apple setup for the non-Plus version. So right now what I have is the Elgato capture software, OBS Streamlabs, installed on the M1 Mac Mini. What I do is I boot up my computer onto the main monitor, set up sidecar to my iPad Pro, and plug it in for power. And then I have the USB mic plugged into the Mac Mini, my camera plugged into the Mac Mini, and then all I do is I open the Elgato game capture software, and that will get the PlayStation 4 video, the capture. And I found that if you keep that open, OBS is way more reliable. So that's like something to note. If you just have OBS Streamlabs open and your stream keeps crashing or your video keeps freezing or it gets black screen or whatever, open Elgato first, let it capture the software, minimize that window, don't close it, just minimize it, keep it open, and then open your OBS Streamlabs and then set up your sources and stuff like that. And everything just works just fine. So I wanna show you here. So I do have my PlayStation 4 on, Warzone's up on the screen, and then here's my stream. There's the camera, which is right there. So that is feeding straight to there. So if I sit, you will see that that's perfect. And again, webcam's overkill, whatever. Insert whatever webcam you want. And then, yeah, the game shows up there. There is a bug right now of OBS only showing 720 as the max that you can do on the Apple version of OBS Streamlabs. That they're aware of. They've told me, they're like, it's just a bug. There is no 1080 option right now. We're working on it to fix it. So if you can only do 720, then that's very normal for this setup. And 720 honestly is okay if you're just starting out as a streamer. Nobody seems to complain when they're watching. So obviously 1080 will be great, but it is what it is. The camera settings will be up to what webcam you're using. The microphone settings, again, I'm using this USB mic and it's fantastic. I'll leave links to everything that I've mentioned in the description as well. It's fairly cheap. It was 40 or 50 bucks. And like 3 of my friends have bought it ever since because they've seen the clarity of my voice on my stream. And so yeah, just wanted to let it get out there that it works. It's working totally fine. I've done almost 5-hour streams and I have not dropped. I have not done anything, like nothing's kicked me out, nothing's overheated. This M1 is like completely cold all the time. The PlayStation is the loudest part, to be honest with you. And other than that, it's been fantastic. The only thing, like I said, that's a pain in the ass is that I have to start up the computer on the monitor, do my stuff, set up sidecar, pull everything to the sidecar, and then I switch the input from the monitor from the computer to the PlayStation to play. But then I can manage the computer side of things on the iPad itself. Like you can open your dock, you can open apps. Fun tip, if for some reason you open an app and it opens on the main monitor behind your gameplay on the other input, you can go into Window and say bring to iPad so that you don't have to try to do any of that. So you can still, you know, bring up your iMessages, you can bring up whatever you want. Sidecar works great, and these apps are no exception. It works just fine. So yeah, like I said, all of the sources work, the stream works, the quality works. Hardwiring your PS4 and your Mac is obviously going to work, but even when the Mac is wireless, it worked just fine. So I just wanted to get this out there. If you have any questions, I will read them all. I will answer everything, and I will get yours working too if this is a similar setup to yours. Completely unorthodox, but it works just fine. Like I said, Twitch is down below. Drop in, ask questions there, and yeah, see you in the next one.